Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Wednesday, August 16th, 2017. And today, in our Tech News Update, we have the VPN, as of course a virtual private network, which is an encrypted tunnel. And, yesterday we had a story about how the U.S. Department of Justice wants to have 1.3 million IP addresses from users, which leads to many security researchers and wherever you live, whatever country you live in, to slowly think about the fact that more and more people should be using VPNs to stay, of course, protected online. And this, of course, prompted me to basically do a little video on what it is. I think a lot of people still don't know what this thing is, and it could be interesting to know to use one, as it not only protects you online, but it also protects you if you use a lot of public Wi-Fi. So this is more and more security researchers think that we should use them to protect ourselves from not just bad guys, but even our own governments. Well, a student in Uruguay that started playing around with the Google domains and changed little things in the URL and how, in the header. And basically, he found that he could actually go through more personal stuff in Google's domain. And after, of course, viewing what he could see, what he did is report it to Google. Now, he thought it wasn't a big thing, but several weeks later, he got a little email saying, hey, you've won $10,000 from Google. Of course, Google has a bug bounty program, which, of course, is there to make sure that, all the security flaws are found. So basically, he's now a happy camper with $10,000, and he was kind of surprised at the high amount. And apparently, according to Google, it was a very major security flaw, and that's why he got such a big amount. Zinc Air Batteries, they already exist. They are these little button-like, many of the little button-like batteries that are in hearing aids and little devices like that. But apparently, this could actually promise much cheaper and better batteries for our future. It seems that first of all, they are much cheaper to produce, and that new breakthroughs in technology are giving them such a high and important storage capacity that, according to the University of Sydney in Nanyang, it might actually be the battery of the future for our devices. The only problem they have as of yet to fix is charging times and charging capacity, which is still, even though much better than it was originally, still a little problem to solve. Well, it seems that after many delays, after uncertainty, and we almost at some point wondered if this was ever going to happen, the essential phone is coming and starting to roll out next week, apparently, according to Andy Rubin. So, better late than never, as they say. It's going to be interesting to see all the people using it and how interesting this phone will be. Apple, Google, Microsoft, Facebook, and many others are in court against the U.S. government, and we've talked about that a few times in the last year or so. And of course, it's to prevent snooping, as these companies are saying that the U.S. government is actually going way, way overboard with getting data, and often getting data without warrants. Well, professors of university and the tech giants agree that the Fourth Amendment should actually protect data, and that basically the government needs to get warrants if they ever want to have data from certain sources. Online money transfers is one of the more and more popular ways of sending money and transferring money from one individual to another, including on the bank electronic banking websites. But even though it's really gaining in popularity, it seems that only a handful of people use it. Still, a lot of people find it a little complex to understand. Some people complain about the fees, as some banks are actually charging high fees for this. Here in Canada, many banks have started to actually do money transfers for free, which is interesting. But the biggest drawback, what most people are, say the reason why they're not doing any electronic transfers is the fear of basically just, losing money online. So, it's still not there, but slowly gaining in popularity. But as time goes, and as the younger generation, gets in on all of these new electronic transfers, I think it's going to get more and more popular. Finally, in the past few years, and it's been, I think, I say the past few years, but it's been probably like that for such a long time. Many companies saying that PC gaming is dying, and that someday it's not going to be an important part. Well, at least that's what we heard. But a new report that came out from a company that do online research says nope, it's actually not dying. It's even more popular than ever. And if you look at online websites like Steam and other sites that basically aggregate the gaming into major websites, it's actually more popular than ever, as the offer is pretty good, and also as the way of purchasing and downloading online games is getting easier and better, and also less expensive. So this is interesting, and I think it's a nice future for online gaming. And so this was the Tech News Update for Wednesday, August 16th, 2017. You enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.